so bad, and I've been holding it in for a while. Yeah, she graduated in 2005. I graduated in 2002. And what made this so crazy is one of the deputy sheriffs that knows me so well seen Scott go after Beaver Creek Mall, and he's met me in Scott. Ow! Oh, well, I've had my knee problem today. Oh, that's better. I was too fucking cold. My hair was wet. I'm not trying to deal with that shit rubbing all over. I want to know who the fuck just called me at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning to say shit on the phone. Probably fucking Chrissy's drunk ass. They blocked their call. That's why I asked if it was you calling me from your computer. No caller ID. That's what shows up when you call from your computer. I didn't know if you were trying to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking weird.
One day this might happen to him, and I think his curly-haired little mind would be blown. And the Oscar goes to
Olivia Colman. This is hilarious. God,
Well, I ran into his friend Steve.
Green Book.
I ran into his friend Steve and Julie.
And the next shot starts right upstairs to the governor's ball.
He's in Walmart every other week.
Go time.
Steve stares at me all the time now.
Down the red carpet. Marcy Gonzalez.
I don't know. He all the time. And when I seen Julie the other day, this is before I had surgery or anything, she's like, "Oh my God, you look so good. You look like you've lost tons of weight." She brought up Scott, and then I walked away from her. I said, "Well, I'm talking to you."
We style the stars behind the scenes with Walmart fashion.
Good evening. But we're going to stand here a little too long so that the people who take USA Today tomorrow will think that we hosted. There is no host tonight. There won't be a
Well, I found out I can pay off my dinner early and it'll be like cheaper, so that's good.
sophistication are just two qualities.
The guy's name was same as my brother.
These artists create prestige.
Oh, she's more fatter than I am. His new girlfriend. I'm just saying, you know.
I'm not crying because I'm on my period or anything. I can't believe a film about menstruation just won an Oscar.
You saw her at Walmart. Yeah.
My eye look so long, and this is not how I want to
Yeah,
be.
she's. If you see her up front in person, she's butt
thank you
ugly.
so much. Lady Gaga.
Looking for a cup. What do you call them? Those plastic cups?
There should be some drying on that mask that I just washed. Or there's some down the bottom.
Alright.
Right here. Did you get one?
Huh.
You want me to get it?
No. That's alright. I changed my mind.
I like this outfit. I want it.
Hollywood's biggest night, getting off to a rockin' start. Queen opening the Oscars, just one of the memorable performances. In the shadows alone. In the shadows, packing the star-studded show. The first Academy Awards without a host in 3 decades. Academy are not hosted, but if it was hosted, it probably would have come like this. I'm Freddie Mercury. Well, I'm the wife. Buster Scruggs, I hardly know her.
Fucking network shit. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Drives me insane.
So I was selling it, and I was doing it on myself because I wanted to try the products myself. But I stopped selling it because the girl that signed me up under was blowing up my shit, and it pissed me off. And I was like, "Leave me alone." So I just told her to stop calling me, and I left the hell alone. You know what I'm gonna do? I want to post something so bad on Facebook of how my family can all like the pictures of them together. My sister, Tracy, Todd, everybody, Doug. But when I was together with them, I wouldn't have any kind of pictures of that. That pisses me off. But what's your name always tells me not to worry about it because you're better looking than her. So. That always tells me I'm better looking than her anyway.
Green Book.
I wouldn't be bitch about the relationship.
Just pisses me off that
feel like
And the next stop for
You're
the
not over
stars,
it.
right upstairs.
I am. It pisses me off that I'm pissed off at my family because they can like all the photos. But when Tracy or Christy always told me, why don't you guys have pictures of you guys on there? Because he never wanted it. I know, this pisses me off.
We style the stars behind the scenes in Walmart fashion.
are they all stuck together?
Sons of bitches.
1 million Academy Awards.
There's the face. Watch out. Look, that's her beaver face.
There won't be a popular movie category, and
Can't get you better.
not pay for the wall.
Nuance and sophistication are just two qualities of the most effective costume design.
These artists create.
You know that guy played Bad Bunny, that song. I said, oh, that's the one where people left me a bunch of Thumbs up, I think. I said, I didn't know I could sing until I heard him.
Hi, Kinsley.
Oh, did I wake you up, Miss Kinsley? It's funny, at the dog park, they were asking me about a dog license.
Shocked when she saw the turned on. She tried to like take it off and pull at it.
They talked to me about dog licenses, and I'm like, Black, I'm buying a fucking dog license. What the fuck are you talking about? I had a dog for 40 fucking years. Never bought a single license ever. And my mother's white, and she sure as fuck didn't buy a license. The fuck are you talking about? Oh yeah, dog license. Yeah.
I keep telling that lady I take care of to have her son register his dog.
What does he say?
He's like, I will. And yeah.
Jeez. Black people don't register their fucking dogs.
They have a pit, just looks just like Kinsley's.
Like register it with who?
Through the state, the county.
Why? I'm curious. No, I'm just curious. Why? So if they get lost, they can find it or something, or what?
No, they'll take the fucking dog and they'll like lay it down. Like after so long.
So like all dogs. So like when they get them at the pound and they take them with the pound and they don't have any license or anything, then I know they'll put the dog to sleep, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's for. Yeah. Well, yeah, they ain't picking up my dog. Actually, do you know what? Here's the whole thing. They did pick up my dog a lot of times, and then he did have his tag, for rabies. And it's so funny. They called my mom, and then
and gets shot.
they called my mom. Police brought the dog to my house, and then before people in Yellow Springs, like,
you're not going to the vet. No. Look at me like, you bitch, you said vet.
people where I'm from, they would just post a note and say, this dog's missing, and then you'd find him, So people there didn't take him to the thing. But yeah, I understand. I ain't worried about that shit.
No, then
How much is it? How much does it cost?
To register?
Yeah. And how long does it last for? Is it every year? Is it every year?
For the tags, yeah, but it's only like $20 for a year. That's nothing.
Well, some people don't have that,
Oh, he's got it. He sells weed.
Well,
he's got.
Yeah. Fuck the state of Ohio.
He's 19 and he's got weed everywhere. And he doesn't fucking care.
That's right. I don't give a fuck. Try and get your money out of me. I ain't paying for a dog. Fuck you. You come and try and get my dog. I got something for you. You take my dog. Actually, you wanted me to take you. I'm tired of cleaning up after his ass anyway. But no, where I'm from, it's just different. Like if you lose your dog, you just post up a sign and people like call you like, yeah, I got your dog. People don't take him to the.
He's in the hood. And there ain't nobody gonna return a fucking pit.
Well, I know that's why I hate this city, town, whatever the fuck it is. I hate it. Do I hate it?
Yeah, everyone does.
I don't know. In some ways, like hate.
It doesn't bother me.
Hate is such a strong feeling that no, I don't have hate because. But I know where I am. I'm like, and it ain't where I want to be.
Yeah.
Like, I really appreciate that. Like, I really love that the town is like that. Like, if people find your dog, oh, the funny thing too, like, because my dog, he was a silky, but then he's like a black dog. Because I was trying to grow his hair out. So then when I got him back, she washed his hair, gave him a haircut. He was only gone overnight. That's the first thing they do when they get a hold of somebody black and cut your damn hair. Look it up on the computer. It's like I cut his hair like we were trying to grow it out. Also, he was so little, but like by the time, if people would leave him alone, he would come home. Like he knows where he lives. Just leave him alone. That's like my dog. That's what I did. People, take their dogs for walks. I'm like, my dog knows
Take himself on a walk.
Even my stupid ass fucking.
He knows what time dinner is.
Even my stupid fucking mother. Listen to this. How crazy that bitch is. She saw my fucking dog up the street. The fucking bitch didn't even stop and pick him up and him home. And she's not my mother. That's the woman who adopted me or bought me. You know, like those Cabbage Patch dolls. That's what they're doing back in the day. You know.
Oh my god, I used to collect those. Used to.
Maybe I want to ask her. I think I will. Like, I just want to have a conversation with her. Seriously. I'm going to say, why did you adopt me? Why? You don't
like a piece of shit your whole life, and
well, actually, like a doll. You know, like they did. Did you know? Do a lot of nice things, like when she did buy Christmas presents and stuff like that. Yeah, sure. Your fucking trunk's full of crap. Thanks. Oh, and the one good thing, one year, because they didn't talk to each other, you know. So, and my favorite place is Schuler's. So they each bought a birthday cake for me, like a big ass, you know, happy birthday. I'm like, woo, 2 cakes this year. So I buy my own self my fucking birthday cake and ice cream, you know.
yeah.
I don't know. It sounds awful. I know I always like to say mean stuff. There was good, but for the most part, it was fucked up. And I don't care what people say. I feel like it comes from when you're not wanted from the beginning, from the start, it's really, really hard to like turn that around. So that's why I'm saying, if you don't want a fucking kid, don't, at least for me, don't have it. I don't know. Other people are so thankful and, you know, they could have aborted me. Well, you know, that would have saved me a lot of heartache. I mean, I learned a lot from it, and, you know, I should, like, try to be more positive about, you know.
Okay, I got a friend request from you. Did you say you didn't know who your birth?
No, I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody. I don't know who anybody is. And in a lot of ways, I don't give a fuck. Why should I give a fuck? Why?
Yeah.
So
They haven't found me in all these years.
So I got this friend request from somebody from Oklahoma. So I always do my research before I accept them. I mean, he's a.
Think about that. How could you have a baby and just leave it? Could you just leave Kenneth in the hospital?
I don't even like Kenna not being here with me. Like, even like,
so,
like I know she's safe. I don't worry about her with my dad.
How is adoption?
It's like,
how is adoption such a great thing then? You know, because everybody thinks though. And what people don't want to hear is how it affects like the kid and the parent and the mother and all this other kind of stuff. It's one thing if, like, let's say 2 parents die and you know, and the kid really doesn't have anybody to go to and they need to be adopted.
But to just give it up because you're like, I don't want it.
Or actually, like, if, you know, like you're saying, those houses and stuff that are dirty on the inside and, you know, well, if the state comes in and sees that, you know, they take your fucking kids. And if you don't do everything you have to do to, like, clean it up, you don't get them back, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, there's good things, and, you know, yeah, I could do good things, but for the most part, just don't even bother with it. And, thing too, once you are born or whatever, if you're not cute enough, people would say they'd have, like, adoption fairs and stuff. On the computer, you can see, like, that kid's nose is too big, it's too dark, it's too this. Adoption should be about providing a loving home for a kid who has none, not trying to get, you know, a little perfect thing that you want. I should do that, be an adoption speaker. Make some fucking money off of it, you know, write books and stuff.
Make some YouTube videos on that.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Uh-huh. Oh, here's the thing, too. This one lady, she is on it. She's really on it. Because with our adoption, with our birth certificates, you know, it's government, you know, it's lies. They lie on there. They don't give us our original birth certificate. They lie. They put the name of whoever bought you, and they're your parents. And you couldn't legally get the original one that said, you know, who gave birth to you. And also, the thing, too, whatever they have, I'm entitled to. Because I don't give a fuck if you threw me in the trash or whatever. Blood is blood. So if I'm due to an inheritance. And if you got bills, you can keep that shit. I'm not paying any bills. Also, the same bitch. I don't know. She, before they bought me, well, she married a rich guy, and she had a kid that was 7 years old, but she decided she wanted to run off with my dad, so she just left the kid there. That's what I'm saying. If you don't want kids, don't have them.
Yeah. Did you ever see this video?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Here, hold on.
It sounds so negative, but there's like a lot of negative to it. You know, it's not all fairy farts and roses.
Watch that.
Oh.
My biological mother was 17, and so my biological father. She was 7.5 months pregnant when she decided to go to Planned Parenthood, which is the largest abortion provider in the world, and they counseled her to have a late-term saline abortion, which is a saline solution that is injected into the mother's womb. Baby gets that solution, it burns the baby inside and out, and then she's to deliver a dead baby within 24 hours. And to everyone's great surprise, I didn't arrive dead but alive on April the 6th, 1977, in a Los Angeles County abortion clinic. What's fantastic about this, about the perfect timing of my arrival, is that the abortionist was not on duty yet. So he wasn't even given the opportunity to continue on with his plan for my life, which was death. And I know that I'm in a government building, and a beautiful one it is, and I love your country as well as my own. But I know in the age that we live in, it is not at all politically correct to say the name of Jesus Christ in places like this. To bring him into these sorts of meetings because his name can make people so terribly uncomfortable. But I didn't survive so I could make everyone comfortable. I survived so I could stir things up.
You're right.
And I had a great time doing it.
My dad wanted my mom to have an abortion of us, my twin sister.
And so I was delivered alive, as I've already said, after 18 hours. I should be blind, I should be burned, I should be dead. And yet I'm not. You know what is fantastic indication is the fact that the abortionist had to sign my birth certificate. So I know who he is. And it also says, for any skeptic listening, on my medical records, born during saline abortion. Ha! They didn't win.
Good evening.
I've done some research abortion on me.
We are not your hosts, but we're going to
And
stand
his
here
clinics
so that the people
are the largest chain of clinics in the United States of America. $70 million a year. I read him say aborted over 1 million babies, and I consider it my passion.
These artists create
I tell you this because listen, ladies and gentlemen,
yet never distract from the story.
we are in an interesting battle, whether we realize it or not, in this world. It is a battle between life and death. What side are you on? So a nurse called an ambulance and had me transferred to a hospital, which is absolutely miraculous. Generally, the practice at the time and up until 2002 was,
So that's on YouTube.
in my country, was to end an abortion survivor by strangulation, suffocation.
So I don't know. Like, what do you think about it? I mean, I know you're anti-abortion, right?
have mixed views on it.
But
Like,
in
I don't think
on
if
August
you, I
the
think
5th,
if you're pregnant
2002,
and
my
you are gonna give this fucking child a miserable fucking life, like, yeah, there's always adoption, but like, fucking feel like a piece of shit their whole life. You know what I mean? Well, you get it, but like, I don't think that you should have an abortion late in your fucking pregnancy if you're at a beginning. Do it when that baby is just fucking sperm. You know what I mean? Not when it fucking develops. Don't try to do it like this fucking bitch's mom did it at 7 months pregnant. Like, I mean, there's a lot to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to fucking hear that a fucking baby, like, I just aborted it because, you know, whatever. Like, it's not a big fucking deal. But at the same time, it's like, some people have fucking rape babies. Some people have, like, all kinds of shit. Like, I guess do whatever the fuck fits you. It's not going to affect my life. My opinion's not going to fucking matter.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know what you
I'm
mean.
kind of up and down with it. Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm like, I'll be damned if somebody wants to sit there and fucking bitch at me for my fucking opinion on something when it's my fucking life. Like, that's how I look at it. Like, you people are going to do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I think wrong or right, it's.
I think with some too, like for me, you know, like a positive thing would be, you know, to like work towards helping the women who are going to have abortions only because they don't have places to live, you know, because of money, because of finances, because a lot of women do that, you know. And I think like a lot of people are just so anti-abortion in the government and all this and that, but it's like, what the fuck are you doing to help? You? Not personally, but it's like, what are you doing to help women, you know? Because there's so many, like even in fucking Xenia, you know, let's say they where Kmart is or whatever, build a fucking high rise, you know, and not this fucking Section 8 bullshit, you know, leave people alone, let them live their fucking lives, you know, and be free from stuff, you know.
The government's all fucking twisted.
I think it's like, yeah, with private, because I really want to do that. I'm going to do that, you know, because that's all people want, you know, that's all they want. Just to live in peace. And the whole thing too, like with minimum wage and stuff like that. I'm like, our government has so much fucking money. Pay every person that's working who's not making 100,000, pay them fucking 100,000, and then see how things, you know, turn out. Or pay them what they want to make, you know? It's, to me, it's easy. You know, these are easy. It's not hard. But a lot of people who have money, they don't want other people to have it. You know, they want you to suffer. And they want to feel better than you are.
Oh my god. Get it out of me.
My dad wanted my mom to have an abortion when she found out she was pregnant with us. When the doctor told her it was twins, he went to his boss down in Georgia and got money for my mom to get an abortion.
I still think you and your sister have different dads.
I think I do. I think my whole family's got different. What are you talking about? Yeah, because I wonder why they all started. Tracy and Christy came around when I had to have knee surgery, but that's the only time they come around.
There's just a big like. I mean, what I'm upset. Christy looks more like Tracy and everybody.
Now you pick my half sister and Krista together. You pick Christy and Krista together. They look exactly alike.
More like twins than you guys do.
Yeah, you pick a picture of Krista and my dad here. Then an image right there.
You look nothing like your dad.
I
You
know,
don't look
right?
anything like any of them.
I know, right? I'm the sexiest one in the family. I'm just saying.
Are you leaving?
Yeah. I thought you were leaving at 4.
I'm going to start leaving now because I got to stop and get gas.
You need to get all that shit out of my room.
Oh, yeah. You got a bag or anything?
Yeah, I gotta drop one.
Oh, I gotta think about that.
Are you staying tonight?
I think so, maybe. Huh. Sure.
Lay on the couch or in the chair.
Your dog cracks me up. She's like, I'm cuddling.
I feel like my hair grew like half an inch in the last few weeks.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know why.
maybe it has.
I don't have very many trash bags left. I need to go.
Oh, hey, are you here? Are you here now? I don't see. And I'm not turning my fucking lights on.
You're up, and then I go to the knee doctor. Hopefully, he keeps me off until April. If I get that long. Right? Well, don't forget to lock the door. I'll see you. See you. Kinsley.
Yeah.
Bye.
Going to sleep?
I'll lay back in the chair. I go work tomorrow.
Oh.
At some point, whenever I go.
There's an injury, and then there's.
Oh, damn. Yeah, it is Monday tomorrow. See, when you don't work, you don't know what days are. I got to see that stupid fucking bitch tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm trying to think who you're thinking of first. Fucking Polar.
Mm-hmm.
What's mama baby do? What's that doing? What's that doing?
So, oops, what I owe the school from, when I took the class, but I didn't drop it soon enough. That's just bullshit. They charge you for that shit. That's how it is.
How much was it?
$800, over $800.
There's your mama baby.
I don't give a damn. I think I will go. I'll let you get your rest.
I'll be here tomorrow evening if you want to come back over.
All right.
I get too fucking paranoid when I'm by myself. I hear shit outside.
Can you unplug my thing? Thanks.
Look, she's like, I'm not moving. Fuck you're thinking. Is that your comfy spot? Oh. I'm gonna try to get over there early so I can get off early. So I don't have to fucking be there all night. I hate working till like 8:30, 9 o'clock.